What's going on, my exotic family? It's your boy Dre. Welcome back to another video. So today's video we're going to talk emerald tree boas and their care. Stay tuned. Alrighty everybody, welcome back to another video. So like I said, we're going to be talking emerald tree boas. So I have mine here. So this is Venom, my emerald tree boa. So we're going to be discussing care for these guys. So being a YouTuber, I'm also on YouTube a lot, watching other YouTuber videos, constantly researching, animals I like, animals I'll never own, animals I currently have because information changes, but I'm very inquisitive and observational to see what other people like to do with their animals. And as I'm looking and I'm seeing these videos, there's not a lot of care videos for these guys. So I wanted to go ahead and do one myself, just to get one on the channel. This is one of the newer snakes I haven't really shown off since the unboxing, so I definitely want to go ahead and do that. So we'll go ahead and get started. So Corallus caninus, it's the genus name for them. Caninus, because they have the largest teeth of non-venomous snakes, and their teeth are larger than even some of the venomous snakes. So caninus obviously means dog, so they were named because they have dog-like teeth. So these guys can be found in South America, Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, Suriname, that part, and all. As usual, if you're familiar with the Amazon basins, those guys are found near the Amazon basin. So, but we're gonna stick with these guys today. So, native to South America. So these guys are arboreal, similar to green tree pythons, but not to get confused with. Their care is very, very similar, almost identical. But like I said, these guys are boas, and obviously green tree pythons are pythons, but arboreal as well. And you can see these guys actually. If I can turn this guy around, see, with these guys actually have markings on their back. Green tree pythons do not have that marking. So arboreal, they live in trees, obviously, so they like to hang out really high, and they are ambush predators. So with these guys being ambush predators, they'll eat whatever comes by. Birds, small mammals, things of that nature. So as a neonate, these guys like a pretty small enclosure. Some people actually raise them in tubs, in racks, which works perfectly. This guy is a juvenile or a yearling, so he's in a 18 by 18 by 24, and he's doing perfectly fine in there. He's taken 4 meals for me already, so I'm pretty pleased with that. But the smaller ones, the hatchlings, a lot of people start them off in smaller tubs. And then as adults, they need to be upgraded into an enclosure that is no smaller than 3 feet wide and 2 foot tall. As adults, these guys actually like to move more sideways than up and down. So the 3 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot Exoterra, I believe it is, work perfectly for these guys. With a basking spot of about 88 degrees, and the humidity is around 60 to 70%, these guys do perfectly fine. So like I said, although the care for these guys is almost identical to a green tree python, I can't stress enough that these are two different snakes. The reason I keep saying that is because I'll post Venus, then I'll post Venom, or I'll post both of them, and people on Instagram will get them confused, and I just really want to stress. One's a boa, one's a python. Morelia viridis is the green tree python. Corallus caninus is the emerald tree boa. These guys get around the same size, but they're known to be slightly bigger. They get those huge fat heads, and then they get the really nice yellow coloration. Some of the yellow can be more prominent in different specimens, or if you get into the morphs, I know the Amazon basins are really, really known for that yellow and those beautiful white markings on the back. So as far as feeding, neonates are usually fed, typically just like any other snake, every 7 to 10 days. And then juveniles and adults is every 2 to 3 weeks. So with them being an arboreal snake, they have to be somewhat lean. You don't want to overfeed them. You don't want to overfeed any snake. But these guys are up in trees, so you don't want them to be super fat. It's not going to be like a blood python or a ball python of that nature, so they're not really huge eaters, but they do eat very well. So as far as handling, would not recommend handling these guys often. As you can see, I handle my green tree python here and there. I probably handle him maybe 2 or 3 times every 2 or 3 months. That's usually to do, you know, cage cleaning, or if I'm putting new substrate in there. This guy is no different. This guy actually, since I've had him, I've noticed he has a little more of an attitude, but with the research that I have done so far, that is expected. So I am not surprised by that at all. But nonetheless, very beautiful snakes. I cannot be happier having one of these guys in my collection. And if you are ready for one of these guys and you do all your research, I would urge you to get one as well. But that is Emerald Tree Boa Care. I'm not gonna say they're easy, because this is definitely not a beginner snake, but it's not the hardest snake to take care of in the world. You definitely have to make sure your requirements are right, your humidity, your temperature, your feeding. And with these guys, just like a lot of arboreal snakes, since they are tree dwellers, it is very important that you guys make sure that they stay hydrated. With them being tree dwellers, you know, there's not a lot of water up there. They can drink it off the leaves. But in captivity, you just definitely want to make sure that they have a nearby water source. So with the 2 arboreal enclosures that I have for the green tree python and the emerald tree boa, I'm actually looking to put some water bowls, you know, mid-level in the cage. They have a big water bowl at the bottom that helps with humidity, but I want to do kind of an arboreal water bowl near the top, just to help with them drinking and everything like that. And that way I can make sure they're staying hydrated. I miss them a couple times a week. Well, daily actually, but I will be converting to a fogger for these guys. Sorry, I keep holding them up. I just don't want to keep talking to you guys. Just look at me and I'm not showing him off, because this is who we came to see, right? So, but like I said, I will be converting to a fogger here soon. So, but as of now, everything I've done so far is gone very, very well. Got the temperatures and everything right, and as long as you mimic those things, you follow the care very closely, and you do what you're supposed to do, you won't really have any issues with these guys that I've seen so far. Like I said, he's eating for me. No sheds yet, but I've only had him for about maybe 2 months. Taken 4 meals, and I've had no issues. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing Venus. This is his 2nd time on the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like about the video, what you don't like about the video. Let me know what you want to see. I did announce on Instagram my official upload schedule. I've been kind of sporadic and everywhere with it. So my upload schedule is Mondays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss the video. I'm about to be cranking these videos out, guys. Even if that means I have to stay up crazy late to get them out, I don't mind. Just to make sure you guys have a video to watch, I am okay with that. So be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned. I got some cool videos coming. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but you guys got to stay tuned to see what's happening. Stay safe, stay clean, stay exotic.